the Royals stepped out. The skipper Yara Sandeep and Karan Shinde. Karan Shinde was in good striking form, making the most of the power play. He was the impact player. The skipper also joined in the fun. And at that stage, it seemed like they want to match fire for fire. But Karan Shinde fell inside the power play. And after that, very soon, the skipper also holed out. It seemed difficult from there on as they kept losing wickets at regular intervals. Girinath Reddy and Shrikant picking up 8 wickets between them. And we saw Prasad chipping in with a useful knock, but he didn't have the partners that he was looking for. As the runs kept flowing, but not at the rate that they were looking for. Some big hits towards the end, but the asking rate kept applying pressure on the incoming batters. They kept holding out, and the fielders made no mistakes tonight. But you've got to feel for Rahul. UAV Verma promised much, but then he was snapped up thanks to Hrithik. This was an outstanding effort on the boundary line. And some lusty blows towards the end was never going to be enough, as the fielding was stupendous. In the end, Rahul fell to a tired shot, and it was then all over, bar the shouting, as Toshit Yadav was the final man to be dismissed, as Simhadri Vizag Lions sealed the win by 57 runs to go through to the final against making room. And is that gone? Yes, it is. So Kamruddin snaps up the final wicket, and the Simhadri Vizag Lions are through to the final. Their 7th straight win, defending a target. What a run for them, and their supporters are cock-a-hoop. And look at the support staff. They are very, very happy, and rightly so.
Comprehensive victory for the capital. Simhadri Vizag Lions, absolutely incredible. They were put into bat and they were happy to do that. 243 runs, headlined by Himakar. Ricky Bowie with an important 40. And great captaincy, not just tonight, but to get his team into the final after 3 losses to start the tournament. We thought they may be the first team to go out of the tournament, and now they see themselves in the final. Absolutely brilliant. But your heart does go out to Yara Sandeep as well. The capital Amaravati Royals have entertained us all season long, but they will bow out here in Qualifier 2.
Did I just see a hint of smile on Ricky Bowie's face? He deserves to smile. 7th straight win for his side, defending, and they are through to the final. This is some story, this for Ricky Bowie and his team, to come from behind and go into the final of the GMR APL 2026, powered by Andhra Pradesh Tourism. They're a happy bunch, never easy. Dances down the track, chips that one over the short delivery, and chips that again, playing the behind square for one more. Cuts that one nicely. Will making room for himself, and this time he succeeds. Gets an outside edge there. Clubs that down the ground.
Probably seen one of the best shots this evening.
Yeah, that's exactly where he should be.
Gets an inside edge, and the 100 comes.
Of the number of teams or expansion of
5 players selected for the IPL, and especially the white ball cricket, Andhra Pradesh standards have really gone up. We've done really well in the Mushtaq Ali tournament. So I would say big credit should go to the
long run up.
Went across and again dug that one out. Dancing down the track once again, slaps that one. Again slams that one. Back
is the minimum. That's another good hit, good timing, good play. That ball would have missed, and that been timed.
160cc motorcycle. Yeah, that's more like it. Get behind the line of the ball and play it down the ground, and that. Good start. That's in the gap. No fielder in the deep on the offside, and that's.
And this one he squeezes it through the offside. Good. And this time he starts with the boundary. Everyone he walks.
Is that one more? Yes, it is. So, what an attempt. Outstanding. Wicket than the bowlers.
Fabulous to pick up the trajectory, to keep the ball in play. You practice this time and time again, and you need to practice it with the boundary cushions and not just the rope, because the boundary cushions are a couple of inches taller. Looking for the big shot, an opportunity here. There's a change in the comm box with Abhishek Junjunwala joining me. And
Shinde, he was looking dangerous. He came out with some real intent and purpose. Yeah, holds on to it. Veera Reddy. And often we have seen
SV Rahul starts with a single.
Oh, that might go straight into the hands, and it will. That's two big wickets in the same over. Keeper Yara Sandeep couldn't control it.
Was looking to make room, followed him, did Girnath Reddy, and Tripurana Vijay on the line, makes no mistake.
And that's been nicely clipped, but the
Slower delivery, and it's a dot. It'll just be a single to end the power play. It's a chance, and another one bites the dust.
it would have been one for the season, but you just look at it, look at the commitment. Full marks for the commitment.
Brilliantly bowled. Fallen on the stumps, wraps him right in front.
Just bowling the right length. And the batter again, look at the option he's taken. Gone across the line where he should have just gone straight down the ground. With the horizontal bat, it's a very difficult shot to execute. When
That's gone. SDNV Prasad will have to depart.
What they didn't want, the fall of a wicket and this partnership being broken at this stage of the innings. But Srikanth,
He's got a lot of height, fielder position. That should be another one. Srikanth gets his fourth. For him in 3.3, and he's been good with his change-ups and off-cutters this evening.
the table toppers are struggling here. They lost the first game, the qualifier won, and now
Nicely done there, behind square. Oh, hit the... Dancing down the track. And is that yet another GMR maximum? Yes, it is. That brings up the 50 of the innings. Oh, that's dispatched. Dismissed out.
Backs away beautifully. Go.
Saw the batter coming out. Again a slow delivery, waited for that one. Oh! Once again dances down the track, this time the longer fielder pulls that one, Himakar.
Dhanush hits that like an... He's got a lot of height and huge distance.
he goes down the ground and he goes long.
Himakar this evening. The boy in the yellow jersey has been colourful with the bat.
He's played shots all around the world, all around the ground and world probably. He's just shown such good game awareness. He's been equally good with his ones and twos along with his fours and sixes. It hadn't wasted any time since he's been out there in the middle. 50 balls it took him to get his 113 so far.
Dances down the track, chips that one over the short delivery and chips that. Nicely done there, behind square. Oh, hit the... Making room for himself and dancing down the track. And is that Yet another GMR maximum. Yes, it is. That brings up the 50 of the innings. This time he succeeds. Gets an outside edge there. Clubs that down the ground.
Yeah, that's exactly where he should be hitting, and pick up a boundary as well, and brings up his 50 with that 4. Just a magnificent knock of just 24 deliveries with 7 4s and 2 6s.
Oh, he's played all over this one. Himakar just trying, and it's a centurion. Himakar just tried to get a bit more adventurous. And I just feel that shot was never on, as you rightly mentioned, Abhishek. When he's looked so good in front of the wicket, why would you want to take that option and that route?
Yeah, it was not needed. I mean, if it came...
Good shout, very good shout. Yes, Bandaru gets his man.
He's going to face a lot of those deliveries. Again, we're looking at, there was no bat. We know that there was no bat involved. But surprisingly, the DRS just clipping the stumps. Again, look at the angle of that delivery. Very surprised that the ball just clipped that leg stump. Yeah, look at him. He's
drags on, trying to overhit this one. Hanish Veera
as well. Was expecting a shorter delivery, hence not much movement. Wicket. Correction, it's a 4 for Ayappa. 243, which is a massive total, a mammoth total.
Part in the power play by the capital Amaravati Royals, Karan Shinde, continuing his good form of 50 in the previous game and belligerent in this one to start. Nyara Sandeep with a couple of boundaries as well. Girnath Reddy came in, picked up the wicket of the southpaw, and then the captain followed suit to head back to the dugout as well.
Dances down the track, chips that one over the short delivery and chips that. Nicely done there behind square. Oh, hit the. Again playing the behind square for one more. Cuts that one nicely. Will making room for himself and dancing down the track, and is that yet another GMR maximum? Yes, it is. That brings up the 50 of the innings. Dances down the track, chips that one over the short delivery and chips that. Nicely done there behind square. Oh, hit the. Again playing the behind square for one more. Cuts that one nicely. Will making room for himself and dancing down the track, and is that yet another GMR maximum? Yes, it is. That brings up the 50 of the innings. This time he succeeds. Oh, that's dispatched. Dismissed out. Gets an outside edge there. Clubs that down the ground.
Backs away beautifully. Go. Probably seen one of the best shots this evening.
Yeah, that's exactly where he
gets an inside edge, and the 100 comes up courtesy that boundary. No stopping the Lions tonight. That's another 4. Right, just the